the endless night. From Saigon streets to the Mekong's flow, the drums of war beat where the rice fields grow. Young boots march through the monsoon rain, carrying dreams they'll never see again. 10,000 days and the world's still spinning, blood on the bamboo, no one's winning. From Hanoi's call to the DMZ's line, 10,000 days lost in the grind. Huey blades chop through the humid air, grunts in the mud, ghosts everywhere. Tunnel rats crawl where the shadows creep, while mothers back home pray their sons to keep. The radio hums with a distant plea, peace is a word we forgot to believe. 10,000 days and the world's still spinning, blood on the bamboo, no one's winning. From Hanoi's call to the DMZ's line, 10,000 days lost in the grind. K-Sands under siege, the sky's aflame, Tet's a spark, and the whole world's changed. Posters in the streets, kids burning cards, voices rising up, tearing down the guards. But the war rolls on like a river's flood, paid in tears, paid in blood. Oh, the Congress whispers secrets in the dark, each bullet's echo leaves a lasting mark. From Plinko's dust to the Ashos haze, we're counting down these endless days. A soldier's letter crumpled in the rain says, darling, I just wanna come home again. 10,000 days and the world's still spinning, blood on the bamboo, no one's winning. From Hanoi's call to the DMZ's line, 10,000 days lost in the grind. 10,000 days and the world's still spinning, blood on the bamboo, no one's winning. From Hanoi's call to the DMZ's line, 10,000 days lost in the grind. Out in the jungle where the air's thick and mean, we're hopping through the bush, boots caked with green. Canteen's my lifeline, but it's a bitter pill. Iodine tablets, man, they make me ill. Drop 'em in the water, watch it turn to rust. Taste like a chemist, brew like metal and dust. Oh, iodine water, it's a soldier's curse. Burns your throat, makes you feel worse. In the Vietnam heat, it's all we got to drink, but it tastes like the devil poured it from the sink. Sweat's pouring down, we're marching through the mud. Canteen sloshing with that chemical blood. 2 tablets, 10 minutes. from the sink. Then a letter came from my girl back home. Sent a stack of Kool-Aid packs to lighten my load. Cherry and grape, oh, she's trying to save. Mix them with the iodine, chase that bitter grave. But the tang still lingers, it's a half-sweet lie. Kool-Aid can't hide the taste of war supply. Oh, iodine water, it's a soldier's curse. Burns your throat, makes you feel worse. In the Vietnam heat, it's all we got to drink. But it tastes like the devil poured it from the sink. So here's to my darling, sending love through the mail. Kool-Aid dreams in a chemical hell. I'll drink to her heart, though the taste makes me groan. Iodine blues, but her love brings me home. Down on Paris Island where the marsh meets the sea, fleas come a-hopping, tormenting you and me. In the heat of the day or the cool of the night, those tiny little devils sure know how to bite. Oh, fleas, fleas, driving us insane, dancing on our skin through the sun and the rain. Paris Island's trial with your itchy refrain. Fleas, fleas, you're our wildest pain. In the mud and the sweat, we march side by side. But those pesky fleas turn the tide. With a slap and a curse, we fight the swarm, wishing for the breeze to calm the storm. Fleas, fleas, driving us insane, dancing on our skin through the sun and the rain. Paris Island's trial with your itchy refrain. Fleas, fleas, your wildest pain. From the drill field to the swamp, they never rest. A recruit's true test, they're the toughest pest. But we'll stand tall with grit and might. Fleas or not, we'll win this fight. Oh, fleas, fleas, driving us insane, dancing on our skin through the sun and the rain. Paris Island's trial with your itchy refrain. Fleas, fleas, you're our wildest pain. So here's to the fleas, a soldier's tale. Paris Island's fight where legends prevail. With every scratch, we earn our name. Fleas and all, we're Marine Corps gang. Stepped off the plane in '68, boots still shining bright. FNG in jungle green, heart racing in the night. They handed me a rifle, said, boy, you better learn fast. to Vietnam. The air's thick with diesel and the rain don't ever quit. I'm the FNG, feeling like I don't know shit. Oh, FNG, lost in the green, humping through the jungle like a nightmare of a dream. Every step's a gamble, every night's a prayer. I'm the FNG in Vietnam, wondering why I'm there. Booby traps and tripwires, shadows in the trees. Mosquitoes hum a death song, bring a soldier to his knees. The vets just shake their heads, say, new guy, keep you cool. Don't you freeze when the bullets fly, or you'll end up a fool. Humping through the rice fields, mud sucking at my boots. Radio's crackling orders, but I don't know who to shoot. The war don't care about heroes or the stories that we tell. FNG's just trying to make it through this hell. Oh, FNG, lost in the green, humping through the jungle like a nightmare of dream. Every step's a gamble, every night's a prayer. I'm the FNG in Vietnam, wondering why I'm there. Heard the choppers overhead, bringing fire from the sky. Seen the faces of my brothers, seen them break and seen them die. I'm learning how to duck, I'm learning how to fight, but I'm still the FNG, praying I'll make it through the night. Letters from home are faded, ink's running in the rain. Dreams of girls and apple pie feel like a world of pain. I'm counting down the days, but the days just drag on slow. FNG's got a long road left and nowhere else to go. Oh, FNG, lost in the green, humping through the jungle like a nightmare of a dream. Every step's a gamble, every night's a prayer. I'm the FNG in Vietnam, wondering why I'm there.
Out in the jungle where the night runs deep, radio man's got a vigil to keep. With a pack on his back, antenna held high, he's the voice in the dark neath the blood-red sky. Through the static and hum, he calls out the code, carrying lives on a signal's thin road. Radio man, singing through the wire, calling for the choppers, calling through the fire. In the heat of the fight, where the brave ones stand, the words in the air with the radio man. Mekong's whispering secrets in the rain, each crackles a prayer to ease the pain. Bravo, this is Echo, we're pinned down tight. He dials through the fear in the dead of night. The LT shouting, the air's thick with lead, but the radio man keeps a line from dead. Radio man, singing through the wire, calling for the choppers, calling through the fire. In the heat of the fight, where the brave ones stand, the words in the air with the radio man. stubborn to speak for the boys in the bush, for the ones back home. He's their lifeline, though he's all alone. Mayday, mayday, his voice don't crack, bringing hope when the world's gone black. In a fire-based glow where the ghosts all roam, he dreams of a letter from a girl back home. But the radio hums and the war don't wait. Each call's a roll on a soldier's fate. From case and scars to the DMZ's line, Radio Man's voice is a spark divine. Radio Man singing through the wire, calling for the choppers, calling through the fire in the heat of the fight, where the brave ones stand, the words in the air. With the Radio Man, with the Radio Man, with the Radio Man, Radio Man.
Oh, P-38, your soldier's friend, cut through the tent till the bitter end. Small but mighty in the Vietnam fight. P-38, pop that can open tonight. Deep in the jungle where the trails went long, a soldier's life gets lost in the fog. Attached to my dog tags on a chain so small, the P-38 helps answer the call. Just a scrap of steel, but it's tried and true. Opens up the cans for the C-Ration stew. Through mud and sweat in the firefight's din, that little blade's where survival begins. Ah, P-38, you're a soldier's friend, cut through the tent till the bitter end. Small but mighty in the Vietnam fight. P-38, pop that can open tonight. By the fire-based glow neath the starry sky, we're humping through the bush just trying to get by. Karats in the pack beans and Franks inside. Without that opener, you're long for the ride. Folded up, its light fits on my dog tag chain. Cranks through the lid, keeps a man half sane. In the war's long grind when the world's a mess, P-38 brings a moment's rest. Oh, P-38, you're a soldier's friend, cut through the tent till the bitter end. Small but mighty in the Vietnam fight. P-38. the jungle, mud and rain. Vietnam, where dreams would wane. C-Rations in our packs we bore. Tin can meals to fight the war. C-Rations, tough and grim, kept us going when the light grew dim. Hate 'em, curse 'em, that's our lot. Fed our fight, it's all we got. Ham and beans, a soldier's dread. Taste like tin, but we were fed. Pound cakes gold, a sweet relief. Trade your smokes for one brief treat. C-Rations, tough and grim, kept us going when the light grew dim. Hate 'em, curse 'em, that's our lot. Fed our fight, it's all we got. Sun or Delta Stream, sea rats fueled our soldiers' dream. Not gourmet, but they saw us through. Kept us strong, our spirits too. C-Rations, tough and grim, kept us going when the light grew dim. Hate 'em, curse 'em, that's our lot. Fed our fight, it's all we got. In Hollywood she shone so bright, a star of silver screen. Jane Fonda's name was known to all, a beauty bold and keen. But in the heat of Vietnam, where soldiers fought and bled, she took a path that broke our hearts with words that fueled the red. Oh Jane, why'd you turn away? You stood with the Viet Cong, left your country in dismay. The boys in Hanoi's shadow cried, their trust in you was torn. Jane Fonda, they called you traitor. In the land where you were born. She flew to Hanoi's war-torn streets in 1972. Posed with guns and shook the hands of those our soldiers slew. On radio she spoke their cause, said we were in the wrong, while pale as in cages sat and sang their lonesome song. Oh Jane, why'd you turn away? You stood with the Viet Cong, left your country in dismay. The boys in Hanoi's shadow cried, their trust in you was torn. Jane Fonda, they called you traitor. In the land where you were born. The photo snapped her smiling face beside their anti-craft. It burned into the hearts of men who fought and paid the cost. She called our boys the criminals Viet Cong, but just her words a blade that cuts so deep, betraying sacred trust. Oh Jane, why'd you turn away? You stood with the Viet Cong, left your country in dismay. Back home the folks, they shook their heads, their anger turned to pain. The veterans cursed her name aloud through tears of bitter rain. She said, I'm sorry, years gone by, but scars don't fade so fast. The shadow of her Hanoi trip, forever it will last. Oh Jane, why'd you turn away? You stood with the Viet Cong, left your country in dismay. So sing this song of Jane's regret, a tale of choice and shame. A star who walked with enemy lines and lit a lasting flame. Oh Jane, your story's written now in history's cold embrace. A traitor's mark, some say it sticks, no time can quite erase. The song reflects the perspective of those who label Jane Fonda a traitor due to her 1972 visit to Hanoi, where she posed with North Vietnamese soldiers, sat on an anti-aircraft gun, and made radio broadcast criticizing U.S. actions. These events led to her nickname, Hanoi Jane, among critics. Oh Jane, why'd you turn away? You stood with the Viet Cong, left your country in dismay. Turn away. You stood with the Viet Cong, left your country in dismay. Tough as a brick. On PBRs they roared through the mud and the haze, patrolling the Delta in the hot humid days. With M16s ready and radios hum, they dodged the ambushes from the Viet Cong. Engines growling loud, through the reeds they'd plow. The river was their road and they owned it somehow. Patrol boat river, riding river so mean. Vietnam jungle, where the danger's unseen. Through the mud and the fire, they'd always break through, cruising down the Mekong with a war-fighting crew. Da 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 da. Swift boats and monitors armed to the teeth, cut through the channels where the shadows would creep. From Cantho to Camel they'd patrol in the night. Stars overhead, no end to the fight. The water was brown, but their spirits were bright, dodging rockets and traps in the dim firelight. They'd laugh through the fear, crack a joke, take a stand, saying, ain't no river too wild for this sailor band. Patrol boat river, riding river so mean. In the Vietnam jungle, where the danger's unseen. Through the mud and the fire, they'd always break through, cruising down the Mekong with a war-fighting crew. The sampans would scatter when the boats came near, but the sailors sailors pressed on, never showing no fear. They hauled supplies, dropped troops, fought the tide on those murky waters. They took it in stride. Some called them heroes, some called them brave, riding those rivers where the war's heart gave. They faced the unknown with the current their guide. In the brown water navy they sailed with pride. Now the war's long gone, but the stories remain of sailors who battled through the mud and the rain on the Mekong's curves. Their legend holds true, the brown water navy and the rivers they knew. Patrol boat river, riding river so mean, in the Vietnam jungle where the danger's unseen. Through the mud and the fire they'd always break through, cruising down the Mekong with a war-fighting crew. Da 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 da. He was just a kid from a small town street, dreams in his eyes, boots on his feet. The radio hummed with war's distant cry, draft letters looming like clouds in the sky. Vietnam cold and the fear settled in, but he wouldn't wait for fate to begin. Said if I'm gonna fight, I'll choose my own way. I'll be a Marine, come what may. Got up today with fire in his soul, signed up for glory, took the ultimate role. From Bell Fountain to the war machine, he's born again to be a Hollywood Marine.
jungle with a vine choked tight. The sons of hammer stealing day and night. Boots slogged through mud where the rivers burn. Every step's a lesson you don't wanna learn. AK's chatter cut the air like a knife. In the endless green, you're fighting for life. Oh, the fire burns hard and the skies don't bend. In the jungle's grip, where the wars don't end, it tears at your heart, it scars your soul. The fight in the green takes a heavy toll. A furnace, case signs ablaze. Smoke and sweat blur the endless days. M16 jams in the humid haze. Grenades bloom red through the morning's glaze. You dodge the rounds, but the heat's your foe. It weighs you down where the tall grass grows. Oh, the fire burns hard and the skies don't bend. In the jungle's grip, where the wars don't end, it tears at your heart, it scars your soul. The fight in the green takes a heavy toll. Nights hum with fear, no stars to guide. The air so thick you got nowhere to hide. Letters from home fade in the mind's cruel grind. The fight keeps raging, no peace to find. Every shot's a chance, every breath's a dare. The jungle's alive and it don't play fair. Choppers roar low, spitting dust and flame. Medics call out, but they don't know your name. Rice paddies shimmer, a trap in the glare. The sun's a witness, it don't seem to care. From Da Nang to Saigon, the ground's all the same. A crucible of fire and it knows your name. Oh, the fire burns hot and the skies don't bend. In the jungle's grip, where the wars don't end, it tears at your heart, it scars your soul.